What's up, y'all? Empress Ari here, back at you once again in another video. I hope all is well with you today. In this video, let's discuss 3 ways that you might be blocking downloads from God. What are downloads? The downloads I am referring to in this video is basically information. The process of receiving knowledge, higher guidance. It could also be referred to as spiritual epiphanies that you receive from God. And why would you need downloads from God? You need downloads because life doesn't really come with instructions. Since you don't know everything, as you are navigating yourself through life, you will discover that there are some things you need help with. You need answers to things. You need guidance. You need help deciding what to do in certain situations. They help you fine-tune your life and make you much more aware. That's what your downloads are for. They give you the aha moments. But sometimes you might be blocking your downloads without even realizing it. But you can easily and quickly receive these helpful messages and guidance from God once you stop doing these 3 things that are blocking your downloads. The first thing that you might be doing that is possibly blocking your downloads is always being in a rush. You don't ever give yourself time to have enough time. When you are always in a rush, your mind is already fluttered. You are thinking frantically and you have too many things to think about all at once. So it's usually the most popular time when people forget things. Aside from forgetting things, you are unable to receive new thoughts, new downloads from God. Manage your time better so that you can slow down and your mind won't always be so fluttered. It's okay to slow down because you're not in a race. Rushing and going too fast will keep blocking your new downloads. The second way that you could possibly be blocking your downloads from God is by overstimulating your mind. Some people never give their minds idle time. Many people won't even sit through eating their dinner without being on their phones or having something on the TV. And you have too much noise going on around you all the time. You should find a quiet place. You need moments of silence during your day. Give your mind free time so that you don't always have something playing in the background. The initial awkward silence won't always be so awkward the deeper you understand its purpose. Silence opens up space in your mind and allows you to hear your downloads clearly. Overstimulating your mind could also be too much hanging out. You have too many people around you all the time. You could possibly be overstimulating your mind by doing too much of stuff. Like if you are doing too much shopping, or you are doing too much drinking alcohol, too much drugs. If you are always under the influence of something, you are easily blocking your downloads because you need a sober mind and body to receive this type of life-changing information. The third way that you are possibly blocking downloads from God is by living in a closed-off manner. When you live in a closed-off manner, you believe there's only one way of doing things, and you are not open to trying new things. To receive downloads from God, you must be in a state of openness. Stay open-minded and leave room for change. Be open to improvements. There is more than one way of doing things. When you are always open, God will send you new instructions, new downloads on how to make things easier on yourself. These downloads that you will receive from God, they are for your mind, body, and your soul. It's very similar to some of the apps on your smartphone. Have you ever been using one of your apps on your phone and you notice that it starts acting up? You were trying to press things, you were trying to scroll up, and you notice it's not even working. It completely froze on you. Then suddenly you realize that the app is not acting right because it needs to be updated with a new download. Once you download and install a new update for the same app, you notice the app is working again, but better than before. And every time that you download a new update for the app, it keeps getting better and better. It just keeps improving. It's the same with you. When things in your life are unclear, messed up, or your progress seems to come to a complete halt, it's probably because you need a new download from God. You must make sure that you are not blocking your downloads. Many times after receiving a download, people discover that God has been trying to show them that. He's been trying to give them that download, show them that sign, give them those clear instructions. Very much like the apps, after every time you receive a download, things will work in your life again because of the update. And you will keep improving after each download because things immediately become more clear and more easier for you to understand and execute in a successful manner. Life gets more pleasant when you are tapped into God, where you can receive infinite amounts of guidance. It's how to easily get everything you need and want. When you receive a download from God, you are essentially channeling your higher self to a higher power, the source. Some downloads you can receive while you are consciously awake, and others you will receive while you're sleeping. If you are awake, you might get a ringing sensation in your ears. Or maybe you'll be reading something random and see the answer that was needed, that was actually strategically placed there for you to see it. Sometimes you may even go through some type of synchronicity or like a deja vu. Periods of light and truth happen during a download. Again, just like the apps on your fancy smartphone, you constantly need to be updated with new information that is absolutely critical to your journey. Many bad decisions could easily be avoided by not blocking your downloads. You can do better when you know better. You will know better when you receive the information you need. Truth is, you are never alone, no matter how it may seem. Simply unblock your downloads because the Creator, God, is always there with you and always trying to tell you things to help guide you. Just be on the lookout. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll be back soon. Peace.